The sun salutations in yoga, you can do them every day, and they're supposed to bring energy and make you live longer, bring the sun's energy into your body. So we're going to be doing some now. They're also really an honouring of the sun, and obviously we're here with Slooh for the solstice today, which is the winter solstice for the north, is where we can expect to see more and more light. The days are fortunately going to become longer and more light is going to emerge to us. And as I mentioned earlier when I was chatting with Jerry, so for the yogis, the light is already within us. We're just sort of tuning in and removing the darkness so we can experience ourselves as this light that we are. So wherever you are, it's very simple, the sun salutations, and you don't have to exert yourself at all. You don't need to warm up. So we're just going to start by standing up. So we're going to start just by sort of loosening up. There we go. And then just placing the hands, the palms together, and the fingers are a little bit apart. And then we're going to nestle the thumbs in the midst of the chest. So it's like a prayer hands, and just relaxing the shoulders. So this is the first of our postures, and we do it on two sides. We're going to walk really slowly through one side and then do the other side. So in this first posture, we're sort of just grounding ourselves, taking a couple of deep breaths, and really saying, you know, it's a sort of a prayer or a salute of reverence to the sun. So there's a saying, and I can't remember who says it now, Hafiz maybe, about how the sun shines on everyone and it doesn't make choices, it has no judgment. And really that's the energy we're trying to bring in with this first of our sun salutations, to sort of say thank you to the sun for existing and always shining on me even when I don't think I'm worthy. And obviously now with the solstice we'll have more sun coming in. So taking a deep breath and exhaling the arms all the way up, arching up and sort of bringing the sun's energy in. Even if you can't see it where you are, I certainly can't see it, we're just bringing it in. So hands reaching up straight above. You can see my hands there, straight above. And then we're going to take just a little bit of an arch back. So sort of opening up the heart and saying, yes, we are here, sun, and we're going to receive all that you want to give us, your light and your love and blessings. So sort of breathing into this space. Okay. And then deep inhale. And then exhaling as you fold forward into a full bend. Now, if you're like me and you just got up and you're feeling a bit inflexible, you can just keep the legs bent and take a full bend with your legs bent. See if you can loosen the head and soften it up this morning. And here we're saying thank you to the sun that keeps us active. It's always there sort of to guide our activity during the day. Deep breaths. So now we're going to reach the left leg back behind. You can see that. Down here maybe. The back leg's back behind and the heart's open. The fingertips are down in this posture. Rolling the shoulders back. You might feel a bit of a stretch on the hips. Okay, deep breaths. This is my favorite one. So this is thanking all of the teachers in our lives. So saying that the sun is symbolic of the teacher within, but also without, always guiding us. So a deep breath and sending our thanks to the sun that we'll be experiencing more and more in the Northern Hemisphere, hopefully, even though it's winter. Deep breaths. And then deep inhale, we're going to place the palms down to the floor and come back into what's known as the downward facing dog. So you may have heard of this one before. I'll give you a side view. Okay, and you can keep the knees bent as much as you like. And this one, this is a downward facing dog. This really stretches the back. But also it's a prayer of thanks to the sun. So just sending out our heartfelt thanks to the sun for giving us life. In this posture, we're saying thank you for really keeping us alive. For if it wasn't for the sun, obviously we wouldn't be here. So a real heartfelt thank you in this posture. Okay. And then we're going to lower the knees to the ground. You can see me back here, lowering the knees to the ground and the chest to the floor. Coming all the way down onto the belly. Taking a couple of breaths here and relaxing. This is the favorite one. And here we're just thanking the sun as a source of energy, and not necessarily energy as we think as scientists or astronomers, but really sort of what's called subtle energy. So thanking the sun for all the things we don't know about that it's feeding us with. And then inhaling, just coming up on the fingertips, or down onto the elbows if that's too hard, lifting up. And here we thank the sun as creator, for all the creative energy that's in the world, all the life that is born from the sun. We give thanks here. Deep breath. Just tuning into the sun. And then remember that downward dog, we're going to flip back into that, so tucking the back toes and then pushing into the palms. We're going to come back into our downward facing dog. This is also known as our mountain pose. And here we're asking to know the truth. We're saying to the sun, please illumine all of that we don't know so that we may know who we are. And some deep breaths here. And then inhaling, left foot comes forward. Back knee can stay down if it's too much, or you can keep it up. Roll the shoulders back so the heart is open. Deep breaths. This one's a bit unusual. We're giving thanks to the sun as a cosmic mother. So whatever that means for you, just connecting to the heart, trying to feel the sun. Deep breaths. Back now. Back forward. See if we can touch the toes a little bit more, letting the head go if you can. And here we're giving thanks to the sun before it rises. So that may be where you are right now. The sun has yet to rise. And it's that energy that gets us up in the morning. So we're saying thank you for getting us up in the morning. Deep breaths. Okay, then bending the knees, the arms come all the way up, all the way back. Woo! And then reaching back again, tiny back bend. We don't want to put our back out this morning. Deep breath. Like we're holding the sun in our hands. And here we're saying thank you to the sun as energy, as all energy. Thank you to the stars and the stars within us. Deep breaths. And then exhale, we come and bring our hands back to the heart. And again, just checking that the thumbs are touching the center of the chest, pressing all the fingers together, relaxing the shoulders. Here in our final posture of our sun salutes on the left side, we're just going to say thank you to the sun for lighting our path. Shoulders away. Particularly when we're coming out of a period of a lot of darkness into light. It's beautiful to send sort of a prayer of gratitude for the light as it returns to lead us out of any challenging situations that we may have had the last few months. Positive, deep breath, deep into you. So that's one side. So now we're going to go through the right hand side. We'll go a bit faster this time now that we know what our prayers are. So again, just rooting the feet down into the ground or staying where you are in this prayer pose. Softening the deep breaths. And inhale all the way up. And reach back. And exhaling, we're going to fold all the way forward. Soften the knees to protect the spine. If you're a bit creaky this morning, let the head go. Staying in this prayer of gratitude, you're going to bring the fingertips to the ground. Inhale, the right leg goes back this time. You bring the back knee down if you like, roll the shoulders back. Head is lifted, heart always open. Deep breaths. Palms come down to the ground, flat on the floor. Taking a deep inhale, we're going to shoot back to our downward facing dog. Woo! So both feet back behind us, moving the heels towards the floor. Deep breaths. Lower the knees and the chest to the ground, all the way coming down to the earth. In yoga, it's Mother Earth and Father Sun. Deep breaths. And then pushing ourselves up, or coming onto the forearms or the elbows, rolling the shoulders down. Remember, keeping that heart center connected to the sun and the light that is always there. Deep breaths. And then back into our downward dog. We're almost done. Oh. And maybe you want to move the feet up and down. The thing with the sun salute, you really can make it your own. So listen to the body move up and down. Deep breaths. And inhale, right foot comes forward. Works this morning. Deep breath, pull the shoulders back. Sending out thanks to the sun. All the things in our lives, the sun is always there. You can always count on the sun. Deep inhale. And exhale, come to a forward bend again. Now deep bow for the sun. Maybe you want to massage the feet. Let go. Bending the knees, inhale. March all the way up, bring the sun in. And finally exhale, hands come down to the heart. Chest. Back. Soften the knees and the belly and the shoulders. If your heart rate can soften. And then here we just sort of try and see if we can feel the effects of the sun within us. So maybe you're feeling a little warmer. You're feeling like you have a bit more energy inside of you. Maybe feeling a bit peaceful. Next, tight.